Hey y'all, literally, I'm like, why not fucking finally post a video about how I almost got fucking sex trafficked by some fucking influencers. Some dirty, nasty influencers that I honestly thought I was friends with, but it ended up being something else, alright? And hopefully this video is gonna teach you about what to avoid in certain bitches, cause I'm sorry, but you're not getting sex trafficked. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start from the beginning. You better grab some fucking popcorn or something to eat, cause this is gonna be eventful, okay? So basically, I was at a party, and there was gonna be a shooting. This guy started fighting two fucking girls, and I was like, let me leave, right? I'm at the metro, and I meet this one girl, right? And it's because of her, kind of, that everything started in a sense, but I assume it's not her fault, you know? But whatever. So she invited me to this like trans girl's birthday party, and mind you, she was making people pay for her party. How are you inviting close friends, sorry, and like you're making them pay? And she's like, if you bring a plus one, also they have to pay also. I was like, okay, whatever. Anyways, I send the money. I'm at the girl's party, and already the bitch kind of gets weird. I'm like, let me not, right? And the girl actually, I really don't want to mention any names because these bitches don't deserve my kind of that energy, you know, that I possess, you know, because they're trifling, okay? So whatever. Tell me why. One of her like best friends, in a sense, is this girl, right? And she has like bimbo lips. Okay, I'm not gonna sit over here and say she looks ugly, okay? But she looked cute. I'm not gonna sit over here and lie, but she was like really bimbo, whatever, right? And I became friends with her, and at the party we were like, talking and whatever. So the day after the party, she calls me. She's like, oh, do you want to come with me? She actually texted me on Instagram, sorry. So do you want to come with me to my filler's appointment? No, we could hang out and we could like catch up and whatever. Tell me why this girl also tells me, because I'm telling her, oh my god, I look so bloated, I don't think I'm gonna wear anything tight. Because she's telling me to wear something that's gonna match with her. I'm like, baby girl, like, I can't lie. At her party, she had like those like, what is it called? Those grocery store cakes, and I kind of ate a lot. I did kind of eat too much actually, and I kind of started like, my stomach started hurting, feeling bad. Like, I'm sorry, but she was even hiding chips under the table. Who does that? Curly, I paid to be here. Give me my coin. Give me everything worth my coin, you know? But whatever. I didn't even really eat the chips. Like, it's just that I was so fucking hungry. I kind of ate the Lay's. I like Lay's chips. What chips do you guys like? Because I really love Lay's. It's so crispy, and it's like the healthiest chips out there, you know? I kind of wish they had like organic chips, but whatever. Anyways, and I'm telling her I'm bloated. She tells me, why don't you just stick your fingers down your throat and throw up, okay? That should have been my number one. This bitch is weird. Stay away from her. But she tells me, oh no, it's a joke. I'm like, okay. 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 So, whatever. I come to the filler's appointment. I'm kind of late, right? And this girl, basically tells me that like, oh, the people inside are making fun of her, the staff, because they're looking at her lips and laughing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, why are they laughing? They work there, you know? Anyways, so I go inside because I was telling her, like, I want to go inside. I want to see who the fuck was talking shit, you know? Because at the end of the day, bitch, people like her are keeping your business afloat because they love to, you know? They love to, yeah. Anyways, so, whatever. After that, we're taking an Uber to go eat. Because she wanted to go eat. She was hungry, okay? She didn't eat the whole day. So we go, and she's being mad disrespectful to the Uber driver. Because the taxi man, is that what it's called? It's time to pay. And basically, it's not working when she's like tapping on it, right? So he tells her, oh, give me your card, I'll try to do it. And she's like, no, I know people like you try to steal. And that should have been my second. This bitch is weird. Stop, like, leave. Stop talking to her. But I was like, oh my god, you know, like, she looks like that bitch. Like, maybe she is that bitch, you know? Like, Ugh, but those actions did not make her that bitch. It made me, like, not fuck with her, like, more and more and more, because I was like, ew, like, are you really that type of person? She was, like, telling the guy, like, no, I know you're kind of trying to, like, steal money, no, like, mind you, in a disrespectful manner, like, I'm saying it in such a nice way at this moment, but she was like, no, I know people like you try to steal, you're gonna try to steal money from me, da-da-da, probably that thing is not real, that's why. I was like, I was in the backseat, like, and I was, like, nervous laughing. I was like, oh my goodness. And I was telling the Uber driver, or the taxi, sorry, guy, I was, like, telling him, I'm like, I'm sorry, she's joking, because I was like, this is embarrassing, like, I'm brown. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm brown. And I would not sit anywhere and let another person get discriminated, and at the same time, with the same ethnicity, you know? Whatever. So then we're like sitting down at the place and we're eating, and she makes me talk to her other friend. Mind you, that's a prostitute also. I did not know. That's an escortee. Yeah, I did not know. And she made me talk to him, sorry. And she's like, oh, that's my best friend, no. And like, how old are you? I can't lie. Allegedly, I did lie. I told them that I was 18, but I was 17 at the time. Alright? So, whatever. Girl, I had a really crazy, like, 17, 16 run, alright? Like, I used to lie about my age. Girl, I was trying to be a socialite. Almost worked. So, almost worked. So, give me my props. Anyways, so whatever. She made me talk to the guy, and she's like, we're just talking about eating, whatever. And they basically look exactly the same. Like, big ass bimbo lips also. I have nothing against people that do fillers. No, I kind of want to get my lips bigger, you know. I kind of want to get buccal fat, you know. Multiple things, but whatever. Then after that, we go to her house, and again, we take another taxi. Mind you, she's being disrespectful against the taxi man. She's telling him, because we were going to go buy some Zaza, right? And the Zaza place in Montreal is called SQDC. And the SQDC, she's telling him, like, we need to go there first and then at my house, right? She gave him 2 addresses. And then she's telling him, no, there. Are you stupid? It's there. I'm paying you for a reason. I'm like, huh? And I'm telling her, mate, why? Like, why do you keep yelling? She's like, no, why do you keep telling me not to say anything? I'm paying for my ride. I should be telling him how to act. I'm like, but you're being disrespectful. And I was just like, let me just shut the fuck up, because at this point, there's no point in arguing or telling a person what they're doing bad when they they think what they're doing is right. Alright? Anyways, so we get to her house or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie. She's like 22, 23. And I was like, oh, you got a cute ass apartment. It was a loft, right? It was a loft, middle of downtown, you know? I was like, okay, girly. Like, I was asking her, like, what do you do for your job? Like, that ass, like, you know? And she's telling me, oh, I do, like, erotic massages. I'm like, what's erotic massage? I thought, baby, erotic massage was putting hot stones on somebody's back and massaging them with, like, warm, you know, like, in a warm, like, ambiance. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I even asked her, I'm like, oh, but what is that? You just massage people, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you don't do, like, prostitution or anything, right? You don't exchange money for sex, right? Mind you, money for sex is illegal in Montreal. So, bitch, don't let me call the police on you. I even told her. We had a whole beef. Anyways, back to the story. So, literally, she's telling me, no, it's nothing like that. Don't worry, no. She's telling me, oh, it's this app. You can go on this app and you make your own businesses, and everybody does those massages on there. You can do a bunch of stuff on there, but me personally, my business is erotic massages. I was like, okay. Then we're basically getting ready, and I'm telling her, like, oh my god, like, should I do that too? Like, I'm trying to make some money, because I'm sorry, she was showing me her apartment and everything, and it was giving luxurious. I was like, this girl is living the dream. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're in your 20s and you're set. She basically also had a $13,000 tattoo removal machine. She tried to remove my tattoos. Like, it's fading away, but I mean, I'm like, you're just spending money on a tattoo machine, $13,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then she's telling me like, oh, because I needed it because I was like taking most of tattoos off or whatever, and I'm trying to just cover my whole arm up. Anyways, but yeah, so I was just really intrigued by her lifestyle. That's the only reason I feel like it was really, really hard for me to not believe. You know what I mean? And that comes with, what is it? That comes with being very naive. Because what I was doing was really naive. I was basically thinking that she was living a different kind of life because of what she had, you know? Because I was like, it can't be. And also what she was telling me. But always put two and two together and make it make sense. Like me, I just personally, I am a slow person. Okay? I would not sit over here and lie. I am a slow person, so it's like, it's hard for me to sometimes put two and two together, but it's like, I learn new words every day, you know? So period, I guess, right? Anyways, so then she asked me when we're done getting ready, where do you want to go? And I'm like, where can we go? She's like, I can either take you to the club. Do you want to go to the strip club? Or did you ever go? I was like, no, I never went. She's like, okay, do you want to do that or you want to just stay home? And I was like, okay, like, we could go out. And she's making me talk to one of her other friends. Mine's just a girl. I'm like, why am I meeting so many people on a date? You know? What's going on? Because she's telling me then, like, oh, you're, like, my bestie. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the other guy, he's, like, my bestie also. But, you know, like, it's really weird. Because, like, he thinks he's a girl, but he doesn't want to be a girl. Because he feels like people are going to judge him. Nah. So I'm like, and what is he? Then she's like, just call him he. You know? Whatever. Whatever. So, you know, again, I'm being naive. I'm trusting her words. Use your discernment, because I knew that something was a little off, you know? I really did feel like it. And at the same time, I had no business being there. I was 17. I had no business being there. But mind you, because I want to be a little reckless bitch and, you know, be like, oh, like, yes, like, deuces. Like, you know, like, I'm, like, living the American dream. Like, soon enough, I'm going to be a millionaire, you know? It's still going to happen, but not in that way. anyways. So, then I'm talking to the other girl. She's like, oh, the other girl's gonna come also, right? So she takes me to before leaving the house, sorry, and going to the strip club or whatever, right? It was like a male strip club. Like, I see a text on her phone, and it's like, he's not ready yet. I'm like, huh? Who's not ready yet? For what? I'm like, what? Then, like, I'm still not putting two and two together. Like, I'm just, like, thinking that she's talking about somebody else, but clearly she's talking about me because she was talking about the other girl that she made me meet, was texting her that. And then she was like, oh, yeah, okay, you know? I'm like, then who's the boss? Like, who's running the sex cult? Like, what's going on, you know? But whatever. So then we go to the strip club or whatever, right? And it's like this male strip club in downtown. And mind you, she's telling me, oh, I fucked that one, I fucked that one, I fucked that one. I'm like, oh, and you're a Thottiana. Okay. I was like thinking in my head, I know you're bad as fuck, but like, why are your legs always spread open? But still, I was not putting two and two together, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, so that ends. And literally, I'm gonna tell you guys how they caught me being 17. Literally, because we had to go to the club after, right? And tell me why, like, we got there a couple, like, I think 20 minutes or 30 minutes before it was closing. And we got there, and he was like, ID. And I was like, I don't have my ID. And she's like, why didn't you tell me you didn't have your ID? Like, you need to have your ID on you at all times, you know, you're an adult. And I was like, oh, I don't have it. And, like, she was like, okay, then I guess you can't go inside. Then wait outside and we'll go inside. We'll be right back. Right, so they went inside. And I got in after because, like, the man, you know, like, you know, he was like, young, sexy bitch. Like, you know, you can go inside, you know, whatever. Like, you know. Anyways, so whatever. So whatever. He lets me in finally, and I go see them at where they are, and I realize that they're just talking to a bunch of men, and I'm like, why the fuck are they just talking to a bunch of men? Like why are we going to a spot where there's just men? Whatever. Anyways, so then when we get out, they asked me, how did you get in? I was like, oh, the guy like da 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 just likes me, and he let me in, right? And then they were asking me like really, are you big for real? Like, are you actually 18? You know what I mean? Like, be serious. And then like I was like, let me not lie to them, because I'm like, at the end of the day, like if they are gonna try to sex traffic me, I'm gonna make sure that it's not happening. So I was just like, no, I'm like 17, I'm sorry, no. Like, I was gonna tell you, but I'm turning 18 soon, whatever. Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to say, when we were at the strip club, she was talking shit about her, her best friend, the gay guy. And she was like, oh, before I met him, oh, because basically he got mad at her because she told me the business that they do, right? But since I was kind of slow, I didn't know really what the business was. And basically, he was telling her, why the fuck did you say that? You have no business telling my business. You could have just said that you did that. No. Then she was telling me that, oh, I don't know why he's getting mad. Like, I'm just being honest to you because I don't, you're not lying to me, so why would I lie to you? And she's telling me that, oh, like, before he met her, he was selling his ass for food and coins, basically, bitch. Like, he was selling his ass for anything. He was fucking, man, yeah, for the free sometimes, also just for a roof over his head, you know. He was telling me that he got kicked out of the house when he was 16 and stuff like that. He was homeless. I was like, oh, bitch, this is not your best friend. You're basically, you don't like him. You don't like him. Because I looked at his account also. I could tell he was kind of more successful than her. Maybe that's why, like, she kind of did not like him. I don't know. But literally, like, then I still did not put two and two together. Like, guys, like, you see, like, just stop being naive. Anyway, so back to before that, when I was in the car, I told them I was 17, and they're like, oh my god, da. And they're telling me, like, then how do you make your money? I'm like, sugar daddies. Like, baby, I got banned off Grindr like 4 times. Like, after the 4th time, my phone would never even let me download it. Like, yeah. And I'm like, I find them on Snap, everything. Like, baby, I'm telling you, like, I was a hustler. Like, I still am a hustler. But I was a motherfucking hustler back in the day because no one was paying for my shit. I was like, I'm gonna pay for my shit. Yeah. Like, I was like, I don't want to spend my mom's money. Like, I'm trying to make my own money. I'm trying to be rich bitch. Yes. A rich bitch. Whatever. So then we got back to her house and I called an Uber and went back home. Whatever. But literally, like, I'm telling you guys, I had a whole drama with all of them months later because the trans girl, that was her birthday, that I met that girl, the bimbo girl, basically, like, at her party, she was shaking her ass and she kept saying, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, girl, like, you're, like, not making any sense. Like, you're just, like, saying shit just to say shit, you know what I mean? And then, like, I remember she kept saying more stuff on her, like, Instagram, whatever, so I texted her about it being nice and everything. I'm like, stop saying stuff in my religion, like, you're gonna be triggered, you know what I mean? And then she did a whole drama, guys. It was really, really big. And they tried to get my account banned with multiple fake accounts. And mind you, this fake account that they tried to get me banned with, they paid him like $1,000 to get me banned. It did not work. He made like, I think he had like over 300,000 followers on the fake account he was trying to get me banned off of. Literally, she also told me that he fucks men in the ass for money. Basically, he's the bottom, but he's the one that's fucking men in the ass for money. And I'm like, what? Who's paying for that? Who's paying for that? And one other thing, oh my god, I hate that, like, my low blood iron makes me, like, forget words and forgets, like, certain parts. But literally, she also told me when I was at her house, before we went out, she's like, no one else, she was talking to me about her business. I was like, do not, like, you know, you don't sell your body, right? Because I don't sell my body. And she's like, but if someone offers you $2,000 to suck their wee-wee, would you do it? I'm like, no. And she was like, I would. And yeah. So exactly, stop being naive. Really trust your intuition and don't believe all these influencers online. I'm telling you, half of them sell their body, half of them like do other weird shit, and it's just not good to compare yourself. Cause kind of I was comparing myself to their lifestyle, being 17. Like mind you, 17. Like why comparing yourself to people when you're 17? Anyways, I was comparing myself to like 20 people in the 20s when I was 17, and I guess like I don't know, I just didn't want to believe that they weren't doing weird stuff to get their money, because I was just so determined to get at a certain point, you know. But I realized that like situation taught me more about like people in general, and to not see what's what is it, I was trying to put analogy, but to not see what's presented on the front, but more what's inside, you know, what's really behind the screen, you know what I mean? But basically what I was saying, like, don't trust these influencers, and baby girl, like, yeah, you don't want to end up on a yacht giving, yep, to multiple men, yep. But anyways, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and literally, like, this was long, I know. But this could have been way much longer. I'm just telling you, this could have been way much longer, because literally, this is why I was trying not to record this for so long, because I was like, no, like, I just know I'm gonna spend so long just talking, and I'm gonna get so tired. But still, I did it for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next video.